see what's going on, dog. Right? Just walk through the hood, and you see us going through poverty and struggling, man. You wonder why? Because we getting beat because of everybody, all the families of earth. He showed himself to us. We took it for granted. So now we sitting in poverty. Now let's go to Deuteronomy 28, man. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28. Matter of fact, before you go there, man, there's something I want you to get. I'm sorry. I think it's Jeremiah 9 and 21. Jeremiah 9 and 21. So by us disobeying, by him showing himself to us, and we like spitting in his face, telling him we don't want to do it. Matter of fact, let other people do it. That's why you got these big old churches around here, man. They sitting up in these churches, man. And I'm not talking about us, even though we in these big churches too, and our folks preaching this nonsense. But you go out to these big neighborhoods all around the world, man, the Roman Catholic doctrine. It's everywhere. They preaching what? They preaching this gospel, they ain't telling you nothing. You still in the same condition. Because they ain't telling you the truth, man. Because they trying to do some job that this job wasn't given to them. The job was given to us. Hey, you got Jeremiah 9 and 21? Jeremiah 9 and 21. Jeremiah 9 and 21. 364. You do? You better go stand by that tree right now. Right here. Hold on one second. So, yeah, let me know you get Jeremiah 9 and 21. Jeremiah 9 and 21. Well, death is come up into our windows. So death is now come up into our windows. So now you come outside, you look in your neighborhood, you can see death. It ain't got to you yet, but you can see it. Go ahead. And it's entered to our palace. So now that came into our palace. Not only can you see it, now that hit your family. Go ahead. To cut off the children from without, and the young men from the streets. So the Lord is one cutting off the young men from the streets, man. The Lord is one causing all that, man. This is curses that the Lord put on us, man. These are curses that we are going, that we fit, and we have no idea. All we can ask is why. Then you go to the pastor, I'm quite sure a lot of us done been to preachers before, asking for ways out. They can't tell you nothing. They can't give you no type of information. All they can do is tell you, so you see everything gonna be all right. Put a little money in this week, and next week you're gonna have 100-fold.
Trust in the Lord.
Trust in the Lord. I ain't gonna trust in the Lord. Give me 1 John 2 and 4. Let's see what the Lord say. And that's the problem, man. If you ain't doing what he say, I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time for no nonsense. Either you gonna do what he say, or you gonna get cut off. Point blank, man. That's the kind of father and son we dealing with. But we've been talking about this dude right here. We've been talking about that dude right there, man. Caesar Borgia. That's who they teach us about. That God right there. The God of this world. Caesar Borgia. Caesar Borgia, that's his name. They told us that was our God. They told us this was our God. Yet and still he was a homosexual who died from syphilis. So I don't know if y'all see it, if you pay attention now they pushing that homosexual agenda now. See, their job was to get us in prison so the women to raise the kids. So now the women raising the kids, now guess what? Now you got our young men wearing skinny jeans when that's a homosexual spirit. Skinny jeans, man, if you look back to the 80s, man, back in the 80s, the YMCA dudes, they were wearing skinny jeans. You know that YMCA crap?
Village people.
The village people, they was wearing skinny jeans. Only different was they had on boots. So that same spirit done came back, now they put it on our young men. So our young men walking around now with their pants down, man, with skinny jeans on. A man ain't got no business with no skinny jeans wrapped around his legs, man.
Showing the blood.
You know what I'm saying? That's a feminine spirit, man. What else you get, bro? 1 John 2 and 6. Go ahead, bro. 1 John 2 and 4. 1 John, okay, that's right, bro. He that said, hold on, what page? 590. Okay. Well, I want you to see it for yourself. He that saith, I know him. He that saith, I know him. Go ahead. And keep not his commandments. Keep not his commandments. Go ahead. A liar. The Lord called you a liar. He said, he that saith, I know him and keep not his commandments is a liar. Go ahead.
And the truth is not in him.
And the truth ain't in him. So how can you say you love the Lord, but yet still you worship it on Sunday? How can you say that you love the Lord, but yet still you ain't keeping the feast days like he said? He told us to do it. But you got these pastors sitting up here telling you ain't got to do it no more. Can you do me a favor? Show me Christmas in the Bible. If you can show me Christmas in the Bible, I'll do it. But you know what? I'm going to show you where he say don't do it. Let's go to Jeremiah 10. Let's go to Jeremiah 10. Let's see what the Lord said about this holiday they call Christmas. Jeremiah 10 and start at verse 1. Let's see who he's speaking to first. Sorry. I tell you to go back. Stay on this side, okay? 364 for you, bro. You got that, bro? 364. Verse 10. 364, chapter 10. I go ahead, bro. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you. Go ahead. O house of Israel. There you go again. Who are you talking to? Talking to the children of Israel, right? Right, so by him talking to the children of Israel, and we breaking the laws, ain't nobody else gonna get whooped like us. Every time he told the prophet something, bless you. Every time he told the prophet something, they always had to tell the children of Israel. He would always tell them, hear ye the word of the Lord, children of Israel. He didn't say, hear ye the word of the Lord, O Gentile.
Oh, everybody.
Oh, everybody. He said Israel, because we supposed to hear the word, do the word, and teach the word. It was that simple. But we dropped the ball. So now we getting vexed. We getting whooped. That's like if your son do something wrong, my son do something wrong. If your son next to you, he doing good. My son standing next to me, he just start taking rocks and just start hitting the house over there, busting out window. What kind of sense would it make for me to come over here and beat your child? It don't make no sense with it. So it makes sense why the Lord said, of all families of the earth, you only have I known, therefore I'm going to beat you or punish you for your iniquity. I ain't going to beat everybody else. I'm going to whoop you. And that's what's going on. We getting whooped. That's why you get caught with some hard. You get caught with a half a gram of hard crack cocaine, and then let somebody else, the other nation, or we'll say white man for this instance, and let him get caught with a big bag of soft cocaine. Who gonna get the worst charge? You or him? I mean, let's call it like it is now. If you got a rock, we'll say, okay, I'll say you got a half ounce of cocaine. Okay? I'll say a white man got about 2 keys, a key of cocaine powder. And you got a half ounce of crack. If you get caught with crack, he get caught with the 2 keys of cocaine powder, he gonna get a less charge than you. Because the Lord said, I'm gonna whoop you for your iniquity. I ain't worried about him right now. I'm gonna get you because you gotta know better. You understand what I'm saying? That's why. Hey man, but that's how it is, man. It's true. That's why we go. That's why the charge is always on us. Like, I mean, we can do the same exact thing, but they'll get away with it. Let them go. Let us go kill some dogs. Sit down for a little while. Sit down. They gonna run us through the month. Let them go rape somebody. They gonna get 6 months probation, 10 year probation. The Lord said, I'm gonna get you for your iniquity, because I showed myself. You're supposed to carry yourself in a certain way. You're supposed to teach these nations. But we didn't. Go ahead and read what you got. Okay. Thus say the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. So the Lord said, learn not the way of the heathen. Go ahead. For the heathen are dismayed at them. Go ahead. For the